Hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. This is Let's Chat, and I want to talk about a few things today. How are you doing, first of all? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope your week is going as well as it can. Okay. Hope you're using your energy in a way that is helpful for you. I know it's been hard out here, which could be an understatement. It's been difficult, but we're chugging along. Okay. I'm doing okay. I feel well rested. I had really good sleep last night for the first time in a few days. I feel like the energy is a bit calmer despite, the craziness. But things feel calmer in the collective energy, even if you don't necessarily feel it. I feel it. Yesterday, not late evening, around the evening time, I thought it was an earthquake. I heard rumbling, and then I felt shaking, vibration and shaking. I was sitting on my bed. I was sitting next to my window. And usually, though, when there's an earthquake, my heart will start pounding. That's like the first physical warning sign where I know it's an earthquake. My heart will just start beating really fast. But that didn't happen. So I was like, man, that was an earthquake? That was weird. So I got up and I went to my sister's room and I asked her. I said, did you feel that? And she just looked at me. And so it wasn't. Earthquakes terrify me. I think I shared that before. And if you don't know now, you know. I think in one of my past lives I perished in an earthquake. We do get earthquakes in New Jersey, and they're terrifying. Sorry, I was looking at Scooter. Yes, so it wasn't an earthquake. It was an energy shift, a time shift probably, and I felt it. I was feeling something throughout the day. I felt Tuesday, there was some irritability. I felt like really heavy. I know the moon had a lot to do with it. The moon affects me. When the full moon is coming up, and when it's here, especially the day before the full moon officially, I get very emotional, irritable. And that's how I was feeling Tuesday. Just wacky, I was feeling. And yesterday, it was Tuesday. I was feeling like that yesterday. And as the day went on, I'm sorry, not Tuesday. I felt like that on Monday. And I felt very wacky Monday. And then Tuesday, I felt a little bit better. Still a little irritable, but as the day went on, it started to lessen and lessen more and more. So something has shifted. Something has shifted. There are still things in the air. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Today I want to talk about a few things. I want to share a message from one of my guides. This guide that I talked about that made itself known to me, whose energy is so wacky and who's not of this world, whose personality is kind of like mine. I kind of feel like it's like its energy is mirroring my personality. The silly, humorous side of me is mirroring that, so I can be comfortable. Because I I asked them, I said, can you show me what you look like? And they said, oh, my true form would frighten you. And I was like, really? And they was like, no, I'm just joking. I'm made of energy. That's something I would say. Anyway, but I know it's not me, guys. Okay. It just, but I call them B because their name is hard to pronounce. So I said, I'll call you B. And they said, that's fine. They was like, oh yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I like that. That's how they said it. And they said, I'm made of energy. That's what I look like. Just energy. And and then my mind, I picture them like an alien. But they're like, no, I don't look like that. Just energy. Just, Anyway, so I'm going to share some messages from them. Pretty funny. I'm going to add another video to the upload schedule on Tuesdays. I want to start doing question and answers, so where you guys can ask me questions and I'll answer them. It could be about most thing. It could be about anything, current events, what's going on in the country, spiritual experiences. It could be anything. Okay, within reason, obviously. What is going on over there? He makes so much noise when he's getting on the bed. When he's getting on his bed, he is like a certain position. He's an old man, so he's like, if he's not in the right position, he just moves around so much until he's like, okay, yes, this is good. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'll be adding a question and answers video to the video upload. I'm trying to do more. Feeling more comfortable. This is feeling more manageable for me. Way less stressful. And so now I feel comfortable adding another video to the upload schedule. So Tuesdays, that'll be Tuesdays. Question and answers. So don't ask me any questions right now. Today. Okay. But on Monday I will put a post in the community tab and you guys could ask your questions there. Okay. So that's that. If you want a personal reading, you can request a personal reading through my Ko-fi. It's in my details, in my description, the link. But if you want the link, just comment and I'll send you the link, or you could email me at moonlightenерgy15@gmail.com. See, look, I'm getting better at this. At least. My readings take time. I appreciate everyone being patient with me. I had, like I said, the last few weeks I had like so many readings. I finally got down to 2. And I feel bad because I give someone, I have to push it back because by the time, sometimes I'll be with someone's energy and it takes time. But anyway. So I'm getting better at that and faster at that. But anyway, moving on from that. I want to talk about what I know. Okay, so what I know. And you're probably asking yourself, well, what do you mean by what you know? And so it's like all the things that I've been talking about. I'm a therapist, for those of you who don't know. Therapist by day, by trade. Clinical social worker, okay, as my title, and I conduct therapy. But I've been talking to a lot of my clients about what's going on. Because, they're just like you guys, they're worried too. And talking to them and helping them process their feelings and thoughts and things like helping them shift their perspective, helping them, learn how to cope and things like that. Validating their feelings, helping them, explaining they have to honor their feelings and things like that. It makes me, I often have to tell myself that sometimes doing this, okay, like being a therapist to the side, I use my gifts too when I'm doing therapy. Sometimes even doing this and I look at the comments, I'm like, man, if only they could just see in my head and they could just see what I see. I have to tell myself that a lot of people just don't know. And I have to understand that to deal with the sometimes frustration, just the sometimes negative comments that I see. And it's, I'll delete I've seen not really too many, but maybe one or two where, if you notice your comment isn't there, it was just too negative. It's too much, okay? It takes me a lot to delete or block, and I want, like I said before, I want you guys to really focus on, we want to express our anger. I get that, and that's fine. It's how you express it. And to think about the community as a whole. I don't mind if you are angry. I don't care, like, if you express your anger. But just be mindful of what you are saying. There's certain things I'm sure that there's a lot of people who struggle with anxiety and, really is trying to keep it on the level with their mental health. And I try to make this a open space and a safe space for all of you guys. And so I encourage you, I want you to do the same. And keep in mind how you're expressing yourself. I'm not saying to censor yourself. I'm simply saying that to be mindful of what you're saying, because it could trigger someone. It could make someone feel vulnerable to their symptoms even more intensely. Okay? And so just be mindful of that. I am heavy in the comments, so if I see something that's like, whoa, 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 I'll delete it. Okay? But please just be mindful. That's what I wanted to say. But anyway, I just went all in a circle to make this point. What else do I want to say? Okay, so what I know. Okay, so what I know. That's what I was starting, but then I started saying something else. But what are you doing over there, Scooter? He's not doing anything. Sorry about that. He's very active today. I mean, he's always active, but he's mischievous today. What I know. So, what I know, let's see. This is sort of like a roundup. What I know about Donald Trump is he will not last long. His health is failing. We know that. I was shown something. I saw his end. And I'm not going to say I'm not ready to share that, but it was interesting. And it has a lot to do with fire. The stuff that I've been seeing when I do the scrying mirror for him. But like I said, everything that he is trying to do seems to be hitting a wall. It's like I said, I remember saying everything he's going to do is going to have the reverse effect. It's so everyone's worried now, not just us. Everyone who even supported him, I shouldn't say everyone. A lot of people are starting to look and see like, oh, this is too much. Even though there are people who exist that want to dismantle our government completely, but it's not, we're not that far gone. But what I do know is that this is not going to last long. What I do know about Elon Musk is he's going to be his own downfall. I've been saying that before even the inauguration. He's going to jail. I don't know if he'll be arrested in America. Maybe, maybe not. But he will be in handcuffs. It will not be good for him. He's his own worst enemy. What I do know is that we will be okay. And we're learning a very valuable lesson about something that I'll talk about my spirit guide. My spirit guide talked about. What else do I know? I know Kamala will be sitting in the White House some way, somehow. I checked again. The same sort of stuff. Same answer. How? I have no idea. I'm not making a prediction, but that's what the energy is saying to me. I'm trusting that. Whatever happens, whether it happens or not, I know that I have to trust that. I know that. And also what I also know is that in terms of how I use my gift, my guides are really they are saying to me, sometimes you guys ask me things and I won't answer or I won't talk about it. And the reason why is because some of the questions are too in the details, too much in the grass. And so my guides have been telling me that you don't have to focus on those things. They tell me when I have to, but for the most part, they're just like, look at the bigger, always expand, like always look. It's like those, what are those things called? I can't remember, I can't remember the name. It's a 90s thing that we used to have as elder millennials. I'm sure you all had it at the time, but it's the picture where it's just squiggly lines and you pull the picture back and you see what's inside the squiggly thing. I forgot the name of it. But it's like that. Look, expand, they tell me. Look at the whole bigger picture, not the little minutia or the little details of things, because that's distraction. So I know that. I know that is how I am supposed to use my gifts. I think that's it. That's what I know. I know that the Republican, I'm gonna look at that on Friday. Someone asked me about the House and the Senate and the seats and all that with the midterms coming up. I have a very strong feeling that there's going to be a switch, but we'll see. I'll look at that on Friday, okay? But that's part of what I know also, okay? Let's get into... Okay, I've been talking for 19 minutes. So let me share what, by the way, this is, again, selenite crystal, okay, for protection, energy protection, you know, negative, from negativity, negative energy. And this is a rose quartz, stone of love, okay. This is funny because I pulled this before I did my channeling, and the message I got kind of matches, it doesn't kind of, but it does match with the stone. Okay, so I asked B what message they can share with me that I can share with you guys. And they said tell them to listen. Tell them they have to listen. First it said tell them they have to listen to you. And then I said, I'm not writing that. And then they amended themselves and said, tell them they have to listen. If they don't listen, then this is what I tell them they have to listen to you. And I said, I'm not saying that. And then they said, okay, if they don't listen, they'll be punished. And they said, I'm just kidding. That's their personality. But then they said, tell them they have to listen. If they don't listen, then they won't hear. Okay. After the back and forth banter. So that was the first message. And I said, can you tell me, why is Donald Trump here? And he said, he's here to teach y'all guys. This is how B was talking. He's here to teach y'all guys a lesson. And then, then he said, I mean, who wants to learn a lesson? He said, but that's what he's here for. Hold on, wait. Yeah, oh, I got it mixed up. Okay, I know what I did wrong. He's here to teach y'all a lesson. Y'all guys a lesson. And then they said, I mean, who wants to learn a lesson? But that's what he's here for. But that's why he's here. He'll be gone soon. That's what he said. And I said, well, what is the lesson he's teaching us? And they said, the lesson to love. To love one another. Y'all don't do that enough. You need love to get through this. That's what he said. The lesson to love. The lesson to love one another. Y'all don't do that enough. You need love to get through this. And I said, I hear you. I hear you. I said, what will be the outcome? What would be the outcome for us? He said, oh, the outcome would be partying. Y'all would be partying. I can guarantee that. And he showed me images of, first he showed me before, I'm calling him a he. First he showed me before, he showed me the image of people partying before he said that. And I said, he said, y'all will be partying. Y'all would be, the outcome would be partying. Y'all will be partying. I can guarantee that. And then I said, what did I ask him? What did I ask him? Oh, I said, I said, is our country okay? Is our country okay now? He said, oh no, your country is on fire. But the outcome won't be, hold on, wait. He said, oh no, your country is on fire. but that's just part of his personality. Like he's not, it wasn't when B was saying this, it didn't feel like an alarmist sort of thing. It just felt like I'm keeping it real with you, and but don't be too alarmed. But no, your country's on fire. But the outcome will be relief, not fire. At least not for you. Talking about us, the collective. Okay. And then he showed me a vision that I'm not ready to share about Donald Trump. Okay. So I'm sorry. He said, "Oh no, your country is on fire." But the outcome will be, hold on. Yeah, but the outcome will be relief, not fire. At least not for you. Okay? So that's what B said. B is the one who, if you're new here, I talked about this, this guide of mine who made themselves very known, high energy, and they said that the S is about to hit the F. Suddenly, that's the download I got. And I said, that's, and so now I'm connecting with them more. I have 3 archangels that I'm closest to in terms of my guides that I was introduced to them first, so I feel closest to them. But this one is making themselves known, and I'm not scared of my guides, but they know that, because when I first started connecting with them, I was scared. I was intimidated. I was like, am I crazy? But I know I'm not. I know I'm not crazy after what I experienced with getting those wings. So they're the more of them, they're just being gentle with me. But this one just like jumped into the scene with this personality that is hilarious to me. Very, very funny. Very funny. Okay. My true form would frighten you. It's like, I'm just kidding. All right, so okay, so I did. Let's do. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pull these cards. Okay. Divine Time Oracle deck. I pull these. These are the this is the deck that I tell you guys about that I'm not. Time is tricky. Okay, divine time is tricky. And this deck is interesting. Okay. And so I rarely pull this deck, every once in a while, to check in with the situation, and I keep getting the same sort of messages. They're literally the same. Okay, so let's see. I'm not gonna, if the message on the card is a month, or if it's a month, I'm not gonna show. Okay, because it's like anticipating something, and then it gets here and it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Because energy shifts and changes so much. When can we expect an ending? I'll ask that. They know what I mean. I don't even have to ask, but I'm gonna see. I'm shuffling, as you can see, guys. See if I get the same the same message. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I have faith. Okay, I'm getting some different answers. Okay, yeah, this is what I often get in the nearest future. Sometimes, you know, okay, interesting. Have faith in the nearest future. But I saw some other things there that were different. And it's a particular month. A particular month. I've seen that a few times, but okay. Have faith, I get all the time when I ask the question. Maybe that was the energy shift in the nearest future. Okay. Sorry if that was dissatisfying, guys, but just showing you what my guides are saying to me. We're not saying soon or, you know, have patience just to say it as readers. That's what they're telling us. Okay. Do I want to pull? I'm going to do tarot cards first. And I know I pulled... Let me grab the deck. I thought I pulled them, but I didn't. Okay. So I'm going to do a reading on how we will be... What month is it? March, April. At the end, how we will be as a collective by the end of June. March, April, May. So let's see by the end of June how we will be as a collective. Okay. How we will be as a collective. At the end of June. Please show me how we will be energetically as a collective by the end of June. It's telling me to shuffle more. Two more shuffles. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Seven of Swords. Perhaps moving out of toxic mess. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. Feels very gentle, the energy in these cards. It feels like people's eyes will be more open, more scrutinizing, more aware of their surroundings, more compassionate, listening, trusting their gut and intuition more, being more creative, building. Okay, let me keep pulling before I get into it. The Moon. Sort of. Oh, interesting. Okay. Not bad interesting, guys. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Five of Wands. Tell me to put it here. There's conflict here, like a. Let's see if. Yeah. The Lovers. This is for the collective. Page of Wands. So let me put it here. Five of Swords. I see a lot of confusion, like I see a lot of, if I it almost feels like people are, I'm closing my eyes and seeing people like, it doesn't feel like bad energy. It feels like people are just like scratching their heads like, what? How did we get here? The Hangman. It feels like people are like very contemplative and the High Priestess. Yeah. It feels, yeah. And guys, this is to the end of June. How the collective will be by the end of June. It really feels like a knowing is, there's a sense of knowing. Okay? It feels like everyone is let me look at this real quick. Yeah, yes. It feels like a mix of feelings of feeling lost. Um, it's a situation where you feel uncertain or lost, okay? And then you have the Five of Wands there. Something may come out. Okay? This card, this Five of Swords, when I touched it, it feels like, what? What is happening? How did we... Wait a minute, I'm confused. That's what it feels like. And here, the Seven of Swords is something in the Five of Wands. What if I labeled that? Five of Wands, card of exposure. You know, people being exposed. People who've done deeds that, you know, their reputation is on blast. When the Seven of Swords there, it could be leaving a toxic situation or finding out about thievery of some sort. All here feels like, what? And it's like, I literally feel in the energy here. It's like, where do we go moving forward? I don't know, you know, it feels like, it doesn't feel bad though. It just feels like, what? Down here. And then as the energy shifts down to this, it feels like people are beginning to figure things out more. Almost like discovering something that has to do with, it's like discovering something that will be a wake-up call. It feels like, look, Ace of Swords. Right here. Look, Temperance, finding balance back. Yeah, that's what it, Yep. Yep. So let me put it here. Here. Queen of Pentacles. Here. One more. I knew this was coming. I knew it. I said I knew this was here. Six of Swords, a card of healing. Moving from chaos into smoother waters. I knew it was there. Ten of Cups. Four of Swords. Yep. The Sun. So in the next, by the end of June, how we will be as a collective, it it feels like we will be moving out of a space of confusion, out of a, it feels like something right here is like, what? Are you serious? People scratching their heads. People even getting into conflicts over this thing, this energy over here. Someone's reputation being revealed as like, that's making people go like, what? And it's a feeling of confusion and uncertainty of where do we go from here. But it feels like it's not the whole collective that's in this energy. Most of it, but also feels like while it's not the entire collective that of the start of this that's in this energy, it feels like they're still asking, okay, well, where do we go from here? Like, oh wow, yeah, okay, so what do we do moving forward? And it's this energy that begins to happen for the entire collective with the Page of Wands. And this is news. The Page of Wands brings news, surprising news, and with this news, look, it's all here. It's on top of the Seven of Swords, a card of deceit, thievery, strategically, covertly doing things or moving out of toxicity, a toxic situation, moving out of that. The Five of Swords, it's a card of conflict, a card of winning at all cost. But this energy here is not about that. It's about feeling confused and uncertain. Winning at all costs, at a cost, is with the Five of Swords. But at what cost is the question. That's why I feel like this isn't the entire collective in this energy here. It's like... I'm laughing at Scooter. It's like half of the collective, more than half of the collective. It's like, okay, well, what do we do here? It's like they were waiting for this. And then the other half is like, oh, what? This news here. But this is also like, the Page of Wands is like, okay, we're moving ahead. We're moving forward with determination to figure out, what can we make grow? It's almost like plans that people shelved, or because we've been in this, it feels like forward movement. The Seven of Pentacles. This is the Seven of Pentacles, guys. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, it's like people feels like people are like, all right, let's get back to it. This is a card of growth and like steady progress, dedicating your focus and determination to make things grow again. It feels like us breaking free of something, this energy here. And the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. The Ace of Swords is it's a new clarity. Okay, so a lot of people might be confused over here, but as the news comes out more and more, perhaps as things are revealed more and more, people are preparing, okay, or going back to plans they may have discarded, or feeling more motivated to get their life goals, to meet their life goals, to achieve things, okay. And so with the Ace of Swords between these, on top of these two cards, it feels like the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like, it really feels like you have a clear mind now. The collective will have clarity. The collective will go from confusion to clarity, okay? There'll be some lightheartedness as well with the Queen of Swords. And the Lovers is on top of here, and so the Lovers, there's a couple of things. It feels like more harmony, okay? More inner harmony. The collective will feel more harmony with each other. The collective will feel more balanced, and a decision will be made here by the collective. The Lovers card is about decision making, making important decisions, okay? Perspectives will be changed, okay? The Hangman, the Hangman is a pause in something, okay? The Hangman is delays. The Hangman's about delays. It's about the universe giving you delays, or things moving slow, or things pausing so that you could gain a new perspective. Okay, it's about patience. It's about surrendering. Okay, it's about courage. It's also about critical thinking. And look here, it's on top of the Queen of Swords. She's all about critical thinking. So I feel like we'll move out of, we'll begin to move out of confusion, anxiety, like what is going on, uncertainty, into a more sharper, clearer way of thinking. Okay, a more stable way of planning. Okay, a lighter energy, more harmonious. Okay, and the Hanged Man is also on the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is about intuition. It's about being inspired, being creative, trusting your intuition, letting your intuition guide you. It's about compassion, caring. I feel that in this energy as I pull these cards. Okay. And so with the moon here, the moon is about things being hidden. But the High Priestess is on top of it, also is about secrets. Okay. That brought up that for the collective, in the present moment, it's really bringing a lot of a feeling of imbalance. When Temperance here, though, that balance will be brought back. Okay. Let me see something really quick. Okay. That would be, I feel like, Six of Swords is a card of healing and transition. It's moving from chaos into calmer waters. Okay, and Temperance here is a card of balance. It's also about integrity and clarity and honesty, finding the middle ground. It's a card of moderation. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles is a very harmonious card. It's about how you spend your time. Are you spending your time with the right people? Excuse me. Okay, it's about security. It's about stability, stable foundations. I know I pulled the Queen of Pentacles. Where did she go? Oh, she's on the floor. The Queen of Pentacles is here. Queen of Pentacles is all about being unmovable, stable foundation. Excuse me. I see a lot of stable. I see a lot of stable foundations, and then by the end of June for the collective, feels calmer, less confused, more focused, more clear in thought, more clear in clarity, because whatever is down here is going to bring that out for the collective. We're going to shift and move into focus on our security, feeling more balanced, focused on moderation, focused on honest and integrity. There's a determination that I see in the energy here. Okay, for the collective by the end of June. Which, when you look at where the collective is now, I think that's a good thing. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, abundance, success. Okay, I see things I sense that things will come out, news will come out, that will cause a lot of confusion and even maybe some conflict. But with that, it will be the catalyst for this energy shift that's happening down here. Okay. So that's good. That's the energy for the collective by the end of June, guys. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's pull some cards. Some more cards. Some oracle cards. What is this deck about? Because I just bought this deck. Let's see real quick. Okay. This is called Energy Spirit. I felt compelled to, I've played with this deck one time. But I felt drawn to it today. So I'm going to pull for you guys. That's not a promotion, okay? Let's see what message. Upside down because I grabbed it wrong. Oh, it's not. I just have writing on top and on the bottom. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Conscious steps. Considered action looking forward. Okay. Let's see what the card looks like. Okay, let's see what number is on here. 26. Alright, so let's see what the message is. First time looking at these cards. Alright, so it says, the woman depicted on this card is carefully walking on stepping stones that cross a lake. She has already navigated several steps, but she has further to go to reach her destination. This card heralds a time of greater awareness and decisiveness for you. Whether it's about your future plans or a present problem, you now have the ability to take all the steps necessary to move to a resolution. This is a good time to take stock of your goals and consider what actions would be most helpful to navigate your process. And navigating your process. Whether your goal is getting a new job, writing a novel, starting a business, or just cleaning out the garage, make some plans and take those steps. This might also be a message about some personal issues. Perhaps it's time to open a retirement account, even if that event feels very far away. Maybe a new diet or exercise program would help ensure a healthy life for years to come. This card is telling you to look ahead and prioritize all the steps that will enhance the quality of your life now and in the future. Okay, I like that. Very straightforward. Pretty self-explanatory. And I've been sort of talking about that. We have to live. What James Baldwin said in my channel message. We have to live. Plans that you have don't have to be frozen, or you don't have to be paralyzed. Okay, you can make the choice to say, I'm going to live my life. I can't live it in fear. I have to stick to my plans, or I have to take this time to make things better for myself in ways that I can. Okay. Let's do Mooncology. I'm in a card pulling mood today. That's too many. Let's see. These are manifestation cards. This is one of my favorite decks. Okay, that's what it looks like. Not a promotion. We have first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. This is what the card looks like. Very pretty. Alright, so let's see. Let's go to first quarter moon. First quarter. Here we go. First quarter moon in Virgo. 64, 68, 64. Okay, 64. Thank you for your patience. Nope, that says Libra. Oh my goodness gracious. I've been having a day today. I just noticed. Okay, 66. I should have put my glasses on. Okay. Here we go. All right. Assess the situation. Stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you want what you used to want? And as such, and as much. Okay, I have to read that again because my brain just slowed down. Let's try that again. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they are saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism of others. It's kind of what I talked about. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dream. Manifesting mix. The energies to play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. You need to work them in your favor. This card asks you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be at a total impasse. Tune into your manifesting powers. The throat chakra helps you express yourself, your desires, and whether you need more time to think about something. It's located at the base of the throat and is a beautiful sky blue color. Visualize a column of the pure sky blue. Hold on, I can't see. Of the pure sky blue light pouring down over you as you hold the card to the base of your throat and call in the energies with these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Virgo, thank you for helping me. Thank you. Wait, what does this say? Thank you for helping me towards clarity and confidence. The first time to work your magic is when the moon is in Virgo on Wednesday, Mercury's day, or during Mercury's hour. Okay. The first quarter moon in Virgo takes place when the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Virgo. It knows that it's never too late to change your way of thinking. Okay? Assess the situation. Whatever situation you're currently facing, assess the situation and maybe change your perspective. Maybe assess how you're responding to the situation. Okay? And it doesn't just have to be what we're going through right now. It could be something that has to do with your personal life. Even though this affects our, but I'm saying on a more specific level. All right, Path of Light cards. It's telling me to pull 3 for these. Okay, guideline. In times of uncertainty, I turn to God. Guideline. In times of uncertainty, I turn to God for guidance, trusting that He will lead me to the light. I follow His direction, knowing it will reveal the path to peace. I surrender my destiny to God, and my faith is always rewarded with clarity and purpose. Okay, this is what the card looks like. It doesn't have to be God. It could be whatever you believe in. Anything, whatever higher power that drives you. Okay. Second card. Inner voice. I have confronted my inner tears and discovered the power of my inner voice. Guided by my intuition, I walk confidently on the path of light, trusting that each step brings me closer to clarity and peace. Important to trust yourself. Okay. Okay. I can't talk today. Words are hard for me today. Authenticity. Okay. I embrace my authentic self, free from the need for approval or validation. I express my truth openly and courageously, knowing that my authenticity is my greatest gift. Through being true to myself, I inspire others to do the same. Okay. Okay. And so there you have it, guys. That's all I got. I wanted to make this as light as I could. But I hope you got something out of this Let's Chat. I will be uploading the next story continues on Friday. What the heck was that? Anyway, I will see you guys again soon. Please take care of yourselves. Make sure that you are taking breaks from all of this when you need to. Make sure that you are staying focused. Make sure that you are doing things that can uplift you and not bring you lower. Okay. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.